Guidance 18, my name is Davia Kirkpatrick and I will be your instructor for this shortened fall semester. So if you are supposed to be in Guidance 18, Life Skills for Higher Education, you are in the right place. This course is an 8-week course that we will be actually packing in quite a few things. So typically Guidance 18 is a 3-unit course, as you know, and we do it over a 13 or 14-week period. So I've combined many of the modules and the weeks so that way we can get through everything that we need. Okay, so let's go ahead. I'm going to walk you through week 1. So this right here is our welcome page. You can scroll through, you can see it shows all of our weeks right here. There are a few ways that you can access modules. You can click on the link right here, or you can go over here to the left where it says modules. And you're going to want to make sure that you are accessing this from either a laptop or some sort of a PC. You can use your phone to do a lot of things, quick little activities and stuff like that, different assignments. But unfortunately, the Canvas Student app, it doesn't show you all of the different content pages. So for instance, you might click here on the Start Here First module. It might not load everything that you need. So you definitely want to make sure that you are accessing this again through a device where you can click through page by page. Okay, so here we go. Again, I want you guys to do the Start Here First module first. This is all just content. This is a little bit about me. Okay, and then right here is our syllabus. So you'll notice that it is quite lengthy. Don't get what's called syllabus shock where you read through it and think, there is no way I can do all this. You can. I will help you through it. I've taught this course for the last few years, and my students have all been, they've all completed it with success, as long as they're logging in and doing the work. So again, we will pretty much go by the syllabus for the entire 8 weeks. Sometimes things come up, and I will adjust as we need to, but otherwise our course will end on October 20th. That's a Thursday, so please make note of that. That way you are able to plan accordingly. Okay? All right, so let's get back in here. Okay, so the next screen, oh, here we go. Sorry, guys. Okay, so that's our syllabus. This, again, is just a little tour of our classroom. Kind of what I'm doing here is the same thing, but you can watch that if you'd like. This talks about our grading policy. So in terms of there being 1,000 points for the course, and that takes into account everything from big assignments to quizzes, short little 5-point assignments here and there, that number will change a little bit. Okay, so it may be down, it won't be anything in terms of the points. It will help you, if anything, okay? So in terms of late policies, I do not accept late work. So this first week, I will accept late work. No big deal there. I understand everyone's getting acclimated. This is a new environment for a lot of students. But otherwise, after week 1, I do not accept late work. But what I do allow students to do is resubmit work for full credit. So let's say you have a week where you're only able to do, part of your discussion, or you can only submit part of your journal. Turn it in. You'll get a grade that you probably aren't happy with, but you can go back in and finish it. There's no penalty if that part's turned in late. So hopefully that makes sense. Okay. So you're welcome to do revisions. I encourage that. I want you to do well. So again, but you just have to submit something. All right. The other thing I'd like students to notice too is that when it comes to turning in work, or you have a week where you just aren't doing anything, you aren't logging in, please know that I will reach out to you after a week if you haven't logged in or submitted work. But then if after 2 weeks you haven't submitted anything, I will automatically drop you. Okay, so you're going to want to be very mindful of the drop dates, the different drop dates, okay, because there does become a point after 75% of our course is completed that I have to issue a grade, okay? So just communicate with me if there's stuff going on, let me know, okay? So again, that's kind of what I'm talking about here in terms of class participation. Just logging in, that isn't considered participating. So I'm able to go in and see everyone's name, what time you've logged in. I'm able to see all of that kind of stuff. So just because you log in, that's not considered participating. You actually have to submit work. Okay, and then being that we are in the online setting, in an academic setting, we have weekly discussions. Those are required for online courses. There is a person on the other side of this screen. So this never becomes an issue. It hasn't yet in my course. But if someone posts something that you maybe have a different opinion about, or you view it differently, please be respectful. Just, be just be kind, because again, there is a human, there is an actual person on the other side of the screen. Okay, required course materials. So this is a question I get every semester. Our course materials, you have to be able to access the Columbia College catalog, which is online, so that's free. But our textbook is free, so you're not going to be able to go to the bookstore and purchase one or anything like that. We use this online textbook right here. You just click on that link. When you are choosing which version to download, I recommend doing the digital PDF. For whatever reason, some of the different versions, you will not be able to access all of the pages. So I'm not really sure why. Sometimes you might notice that we have, 4 or 5 chapters to read. The chapters are very, very quick, okay? So I know I'm scrolling through there super quick. But the chapters are very, very quick. A few pages, some of them. All right, so let's see. And then this is just a tab that kind of gives you some different support services that are available to you, resources. So just different student support services, the Academic Achievement Center, counseling, disability support services. So if you have one of their plans on file, your counselor did send me a copy of that. So any of your accommodations obviously work for our course. I don't know what happened to my image here. Academic integrity, something else to know, we do have a built-in checker that checks for plagiarism. So if you are posting something, if you are submitting your essay or your project, you'll want to make sure that you are citing appropriately because it will pop up. Okay, so again, that's the start here. First module, that's just for you guys to kind of know how to get into our course, how to navigate around. And then in terms of week 1, we do have some assignments. So here we go. So week 1, you guys will start in by recalling some information from the Columbia College catalog. You're going to read chapters 1 through 3 in our textbook that again is free. You'll have a discussion due, initial post, and a reply to just one of your classmates. And then again, you'll have a quiz on the syllabus and also on chapters 1 through 3 from our reading. Okay, so one of our first assignments, and some of you guys have already started turning it in, which is awesome, you will access this student understanding form. This is kind of your contract for our class, just kind of giving you an idea of what's expected. So I'm asking that you download the form, that you type in your initials, sign the bottom with, you can type it in, that's fine. If you want to print it and do it by hand, that's okay too, either way. But I want you guys to get in the habit of knowing how to submit work. Okay, so this is one that you will upload and send back to me. So all assignments will also have the rubric, so that way you kind of know how the assignment is being graded. And then I'm asking everyone to please update your profile in Canvas, putting a picture of yourself as long as you are, I'm hopeful that you're comfortable with that. So if you're not, please let me know, okay? But otherwise we would like to see your face. It is nice to know who we are communicating with and typing with, especially in the discussion posts, okay? And then once you do that, I do need you to go back in and type done in the text box, and then I will give you the points. Okay, so our first discussion, as I mentioned, discussions are a weekly requirement for online courses. I'm asking you to introduce yourself, tell us something about your goals for the class, why are you here at Columbia College, your experience thus far. If you're comfortable, tell us a little bit about yourself, whatever you're comfortable with there. And then I'm asking you to respond to your classmates with at least 65 words. So again, the first week, I'll extend some grace here in terms of the word count. Otherwise, for every week, unless otherwise noted, your initial post will need to be at least 125 words, and the response to your classmate needs to be at least 65 words. Okay, so again, some of you guys are so awesome. You've already started posting. And then here's our syllabus. So one of the best things about our class that students always comment on is that you can retake all quizzes, not the final, but you can retake all quizzes for full credit. So if you don't like the grade that you get, you can go back in and you can retake it as many times as possible. So again, I want you guys to learn the material. I want you to do well, be successful. So don't stress, no test anxiety in here, okay? So you'll be able to take the quiz. And again, this is just on our syllabus. And the next quiz will be on the chapter reading, chapters 1 through 3. And then again, I kind of already mentioned the academic integrity piece, a word on plagiarism. Again, we use VeriCite. At the end of the semester or the end of our course, you will be turning in a personal statement, essay, or research project. So that's where a lot of times students that are plagiarizing, that'll pop up there. Okay, and then our first week, again, it ends September 4th. All of our course, in terms of the timelines, New modules will always open Monday, okay? It'll always be on a Monday, and it will always close Sunday at 11:59 p.m. So that's kind of how our course works. I know that September 5th is a holiday, so I will open everything up earlier. That way you guys have access to it. But then again, our course will always close on Sunday at 11:59 p.m. Okay? Oh, we're not getting into week 2 yet. So if you have any questions, let me know. I'm huge on communication. I will work with you. I will do everything I can to help you be successful. I do offer some extra credit. I'll do these pop-up videos, I call them. They will be pop-up videos. If you're able to join it at the time I do it, great. You don't have to do anything. You automatically get 5 points extra credit. But if you can't attend, I will post the video, and you guys will answer a question of the week. And then so it's usually one word or one sentence. And then that just shows me that you actually watched the video. And then you'll be able to get extra credit that way too. So this first video, of course, is a little lengthy. Usually those pop-up videos are 3-4 minutes long. They're pretty short. So I look forward to the next 8 weeks with you guys, and let me know if there's anything I can do. Thanks.